What's up, YouTube? End of the day here, and I'm getting very antsy, getting a bunch of ideas flowing through my head. So, as you can see, we have our, I guess, headlight turn signal. I say headlight because it goes in the front of the car, and this is a little cutout for the side of the car turn signals. So if I could go ahead and show you guys this. Don't know why I walked around the other side of the car. So as you can see, we have nothing here in these vents. Well, they're not vents, they're turn signal lights. That's what fit these. So I have an idea. Maybe we can make this hole functional. Because I do want to block up this hole because the turn signals will be better here, obviously, because you can see it from the side and front. These are just markers, there's no need for them. This will actually, you know, legally you keep both, but this is all you need, really. So I want to turn this into a vent. So here I want to turn these into like a turn signal slash brake duct. That'll be cool. You can see straight up in there. It's not too bad looking. So let's get to work. So as you can see, I already designed this out. This actually fits really nicely in here, and I'm thinking about 3D printing me some nice vents to block that off instead of just bondoing it. That would actually look a lot more nicer. So been messing around with my 3D printer, and here we are. One day later. This thing is cool. You guys can see it. Probably better to see it during the light, but you can see the texture. This is just a 3D printed part. Look at that. And air vent. Look at that. Look at that. Air vent. So if that's not cool enough, you know, this just, the possibilities are endless with this 3D printer. This thing is cool. So this is just the first revision. You can see the edges are cut slightly. I'm gonna have to figure out why they are, because when I designed it, it was round. But I'll fine tune that in the printer settings. And yeah, turn this piece of cardboard into something functional. That's actually really cool. So now it's gonna be a short video, honestly. Now it's time to start working on these, because I would love to try and like just drill a hole and just vent it low key, because it's just a light bulb. And honestly, you can see what I'm planning already. This video was planned like 2 weeks before I even picked up the camera. So finally got these in, and I guess let's just start chopping and removing stuff. Well, the Porsche purists will be angry again, but you know what? We're making it better. We're making it so much better. Alright, so now that we perfectly destroyed our turn signal vent, now we can turn it into something actually useful. But first, you just gotta see the view. This sunset is making this car looks amazing. Ain't that right, Dana? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so now that's done. Now you can actually see what we're going for. So because we drew those out, you can see that this fits in here super nicely. Just gotta knock out that little tab right there, and this would fit straight and flush. That would solve our turn signal issue, while also leaving this entire open area as a vent duct for our bricks. So I guess let's get back to chopping and finish this up. guys, next day here, we have this other side 3D printed. Oh, wow, it's a real beautiful piece, honestly. She snaps right in perfectly. Look at that, that's flush. There's a little bit of tiny bit of sanding on this corner end right there, but this is flush. Everything else, it's a real nice piece. Honestly, I might just leave it like this. This is really nice. That little element right there, and yeah, cool. I'm getting better at this 3D printing stuff. So, okay, let's go back to the front end now. So we made a bit of advancements on this. So I decided to not stick the LED straight out, only because basically it would just be showing outwards, and it would kind of be like under the bumper guard, I guess you would like to say. I showed you guys here. So if I was to put this in here like this, you wouldn't be able to see the light if it was facing forward, especially from this angle. So I decided to point it down. At the, I guess, housing here to actually shine up the entire housing. So at night, I'll probably show like a nighttime demo when I'm finished. But at night, it would just, you know, illuminate the entire housing. Maybe I put like a reflective strip on the bottom. That would definitely lighten up the housing a lot. So you can see we have a hole nice and reamed out. Gonna have to find some tubing to run them over to the front calipers, but it shouldn't be too hard to get through there. This one's a little bit harder than the driver's side, because the driver's side is just completely open, like completely. So that would be super simple. So let's get to that next, I guess. All right, fast forward in time here, and we found the perfect tube that fits over this existing light bulb used to be holder. That thing just looks amazing. Eventually I'll probably, like, I guess 3D print like a bigger like hole on this or whatever, but for right now this is good. Just for now. So this is like a 10-foot length, so let's go ahead, throw these on the car and cut them to the appropriate length. Alright, so I don't fully know how I'm going to direct this cool air to this brake duct yet, but I might have to 3D print like a shield or something to connect this to, so that shouldn't be too hard. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it there. Probably do that in the next video. Let's get the other side done. Alright, so vice versa on the same side. I'm gonna have to find a way to make my own air duct vent to, like, I guess, hook up to. But for now, it's just gonna sit here floating. I just tuck it in there so nothing rubs. But that's about it. Honestly, that looks really nice. Maybe I'll later on do bigger tubing. And these came out amazing. I just love these. The struggles of building a car outside, guys. So that will be the next video if you're curious about that. But I'm really liking how these came out. So I'm gonna end this video off here since we have neighbors playing music and angry dogs over the fence. Yeah, the struggle is definitely real. Don't forget to head on over to unsystematic.co. All your unsystematic needs situated. Like this amazing 944 Evo t-shirt. Live on the website now. Make sure you get your own. So, that'd be about it for this video. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Forget, never stop modifying.